Namaste, welcome. My name is Amanda, and this is a beginner gentle class. Just a reminder to honor your body, respect your body. If there are any poses during class today that don't feel good for you, you can always find a different variation. It will not offend me. I will be happy that you are taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And child's pose is always a great posture to come in if at any time you need to rest during practice. So let's get started by coming to find a comfortable seat. You might have the palms face up, index finger and thumb coming to touch, or you might like to have one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, whatever feels best for you today. Eyes might close or looking down at the ground just in front of you. Taking a deep inhale. Sigh out through the mouth. Another deep inhale. Releasing any tension out the mouth as you sigh. As you inhale, lifting tall through the spine, reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Exhaling, rooting down through the sit bones, feeling the legs as they connect to Mother Earth. Coming down from your mental headspace, from the monkey mind, bring your awareness into the body, your heart beating, your blood pumping, your lungs breathing. Feel the air as it enters in through your nose. And feel the air as it leaves through your nose. And if your mind starts to wander, thinking of the past or the future, that is okay. It's totally normal. Without judgment, bring yourself back into the here and now of being inside of your body, the sensations of the body, the feelings of the body, the spirit of the body. Taking a few breaths to do a body scan. Maybe starting with the legs and feet, working your way up through every bone, muscle, organ. Seeing what your body needs in your practice today, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And if you have an intention you would like to set for your practice, finding that now. It might sound something like, I am creative. I am love. I am present. Holding that intention. Restoring ourselves. In our daily lives, we may get lost in our thinking, in our worries, and in our various projects. To sit is to restore ourselves, to become fully present and fully alive in the here and the now. Follow your breathing, calming your body and mind. You can become present easily and quickly. It takes 5 or 10 seconds for us to restore ourselves fully and produce our true presence in the here and the now. We offer that quality of being to ourselves, to each other, and to the world. Bringing the hands to heart center. We'll open our practice with 3 Oms. Inhale to prepare. Namaste. Welcome. I'd like to introduce the mantra for today. It's the first Yoga Sutra interpreted by Patanjali. And that is Atta Yoga Anusasanam. That is the Sanskrit version. The translation loosely means yoga is being in the now, or yoga is being present in the moment. I think that is a valuable lesson that I've learned from yoga. So we will begin with our mantra by call and response if you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you do not have to. Again, I like to tell people that this is just the Sanskrit phrase. It has no correlation to any religion. It works for all religions. And I think sometimes that's helpful or liberating to people because they don't understand why we chant it. It's almost like a prayer that we're saying for ourselves, or an affirmation that we're saying to ourselves to remember that yoga is being here in the now. You might close your eyes or gently look forward at the ground. Palms face up, index finger and thumb come to touch. Call and response. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. 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 All together. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. 2 more. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Quietly, last one. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. And silently to yourself. Gently blinking the eyes open, finding child's pose, big toes together, knees out wide. You might reach the hands forward, or the hands might come alongside the legs, reaching back towards the feet. Take a deep breath in to the low back. Exhale out the mouth. Another deep inhale in. Exhale out the mouth. Breathing into the low back. And as you exhale, releasing any tension you feel in the body into the earth. Walking the hands forward if they aren't already, and over to the right, creating a C curve of the spine in child's pose. Left hand might come on top of the right as you release the head down to the ground. Breathing into the left side ribs. And inhale, hands walk back to center. Taking a moment in your center to notice if there are any differences in one side of the body to the other. And exhale, hands walk over to the left. The right hand might come onto the left as you find your gentle C curve opening through the right side of the body. Inhale, hands walk back to center one more time. Bringing the awareness into both sides of the body. Notice if you feel even or if there still is a sense of a difference on one side to the other. And that's okay. We have dominant sides. Inhale, coming forward into tabletop. You might like to have a blanket or a cushion under the knees for extra padding. Knees are under the hips, hands are underneath the shoulders. Index fingers or middle fingers can be parallel as the insides of the elbows face one another. cat-cow, or Marjariasana. Inhale, lifting the chin, belly down, tailbone lifts up, cow. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the back, tailbone tucks under, cat. Inhale, chin lifts, belly down, cow. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the back, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continuing with your own breath. Rooting down through the index finger and thumb mounds of the hand. Relaxing the neck muscles, the jaw muscles, the shoulders. And your next exhale, finding child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. Hands might stretch forward or come beside you. Inhale forward into tabletop. And from here, we'll draw circles with the shoulders over the wrists. So gently massaging out the wrist joints as if you had a pencil in your shoulder. And reverse your rotation. Coming back to center. Well, inhale, step the right foot back, coming onto the ball of the right foot, pressing back through the heel. You might stay here, or you might find tiger, lifting the left hand forward. So the opposite hand is reaching forward as you hug the navel towards the spine. Gaze is down at the mat, neck is a long line from the spine. Shoulders and jaw are relaxed. You might float the right foot up off the mat for more of a challenge. If you find yourself losing balance or being really unstable, you can always bring the right foot back down. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, keeping your right leg extended. It can come down behind you. Kickstand the left foot out to the side. Inhale, open the right arm up to the sky, side plank. Left hand, left knee, and right foot are in one long line. Reaching up through the side ribs as you have an imaginary string pulling the obliques up to the sky. If you're feeling really strong and stable, you might float the right foot up off the mat. Shoulder blades are rolled down the back. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Exhale, right hand floats down as the right foot floats down as the right hand comes to the hip. Finding your stability on your left knee. Inhale, come to stand on the left knee as the right leg extends out to the side. Your hands might stay to the hips. Or if you'd like to take your practice further, you might inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale, gentle C curve to the right, towards the extended leg. Opening through the left side of the body. The right hand might stay on the hip, or you might walk it down the leg to find a deeper stretch. Inhale, coming back up to center, both hands come to the hips. And exhale, hands come forward, finding your tabletop and pressing back into child's pose. Inhale forward into tabletop, stepping the left foot back, pressing the heel back, stretching out the calf, hugging the navel towards the spine, and maybe the right arm reaches forward. If you like more challenge, you might float the left foot up off the mat. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Exhale, hand and foot come down. As you kickstand the right foot behind you, preparing for side plank, second side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Check your alignment. Your right hand, right knee, and left foot should be in one line. And maybe you float the left foot up off the mat if you like more challenge. Exhale, left foot comes down, left hand to hip, walking the right hand closer to the body, finding gate pose on the second side. The left leg is extended out to the side. You might keep the hands down on the hips, or you might inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, C curve to the left. Maybe the left hand walks down the leg. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, hands float down into tabletop. Your choice, child's pose or downward facing dog. For downward facing dog, rooting down through the index finger and thumb as you tuck the toes under, lift the heels and hips up into the air. Really pressing to the ground to activate through the shoulders. The armpits are rotating towards the ears. You might pedal out the feet, bending alternate knees to stretch out the backs of the legs. Maybe you shake the head yes, nod the head no. Exhale into tabletop. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. You might heel toe the foot towards the center as the hands frame the front foot, scissoring the hips towards one another, activating through the thighs. Hands might stay down near the front foot. You might have the left knee down on the mat, or you might lift the knee up for more challenge. Hug the navel towards the spine. Relaxing the jaw and neck muscles. And if you haven't already started the Ujjayi breath, you can begin that. It is the ocean breath, or my teacher calls it Darth Vader breath. It's the feeling of if you were to fog a mirror with your mouth open. So you might just try that right now with your mouth open. And now try it with the mouth closed. It's easier on the exhale. Eventually, you'll be able to do it on the inhale as well. And inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky as you find a gentle twist. Right hip reaches back as the left hip reaches forward. You might circle out the top arm. And reverse your rotation. And exhale, right hand comes down to frame the front foot, stepping back into table. And from table, your choice, child's pose or downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in and exhale out the mouth. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Inhale, finding table. And exhale, step the left foot forward, heel toe the foot towards the center, scissoring the hips towards one another. Finding your foundation. You'll find that the closer in line your knee and foot are to one another, the harder it is to balance. So if you step your foot out and your knee apart, so they're hip distance apart, you'll have a stronger foundation. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky, twisting open to the front knee. You might circle out the top arm. Left hip reaches back, right hip reaches forward. And reverse your rotation. Exhale, left arm comes down to the front of the mat, stepping back into table. And from table, your choice, child's pose or downward facing dog. Exhale, finding tabletop. Inhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Scissoring the hips towards one another. You can keep the hands framing the front foot, or you might inhale, bring the hands to the top of the knee, reaching tall through the spine and crown of the head. Hands might stay to the knee, or you might reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, opening and twisting to the right towards the bent knee. You might keep the arms out to the sides, or for more challenge, you might angle the torso forward as the left arm comes to the outside of the right knee and the right arm reaches up to the sky. Pressing the forearm into the knee to find yourself in a deeper twist. If that is not stable for you, you can always keep your arms out to the sides. Inhale, reach the arms up and center. Exhale, hands come behind you, interlacing the fingers as you exhale. Hands reach down the back of the leg, opening through the heart center, the front of the chest. Gentle back bend. Hugging the ribs and navel towards the spine. Exhale, releasing the hands out to the sides, framing the front foot, walking the hands back, half on one. The right foot flexes up as you lengthen the right leg, making sure not to lock the knee, gentle micro bend of the front knee. Hips are square, so we tend to raise the right hip and lower the left hip. Try to keep the right hip going down and back as the left hip reaches forward. And again, if you can, shine your chest forward. Tailbone is slightly lifted, like we do in cow. Exhale, hands walk back to the front of the mat. Inhale, stepping back into table. Exhale, plank pose. You might just walk the hands forward as the hips lower down, hugging the navel towards the spine. Or you might tuck the toes under, lifting the knees, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the neck. Staying with your Ujjayi breath. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. Exhale, lowering the knees down, finding tabletop. Inhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, left foot steps forward, low lunge. Finding your foundation. Hands might stay down on the mat, or maybe inhale, hands come to the top of the knee as you reach tall through the spine. If If you're feeling really strong and stable, you might inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist open to the left. Again, you can keep the arms reaching out wide, or you might bring the right forearm to the outside of the left knee as you reach the left arm up tall. Hatha Yoga Anushasanam. Inhale, arms reach up to center. Exhale, hands come behind the low back, interlacing the non-habitual way. As you reach the fingers down the back of the leg, navel hugs to the spine, lifting the chest and heart open. Left hip activates back, right hip reaches forward. Exhale, hands come beside you, down to the front of the mat, stepping back into table, and from table to plank. Check in with your hands. Are you pressing down through the knuckle where the index finger meets the palm and the thumb meets the palm? Exhale, finding table. Inhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. Inhale to table. And from table, walking the feet forward towards the hands, finding a forward fold at the front of your mat. Hands might take the shins, ankles, or feet, or opposite elbows as you ragdoll. You might rock gently from side to side, allowing the head to completely release. The head weighs 10 to 12 pounds. Our neck muscles do a lot of work. Inhale to halfway lift. Hands come to the tops of the knees. Back is flat. Exhale, sit the hips back, chair pose. Knees bend. Hands might stay at the tops of the knees for more stability. They might come to Namaskar Mudra at heart center. Or for more challenge, you might reach the arms forward or cactus the arms out to the sides. Chin is gently tucked towards the throat, elongating the neck, the back of the neck, hugging the navel towards the spine, gentle smile. Inhale, arms reach up, gentle back bend, legs lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Maybe closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Another deep inhale. And exhale out the mouth. Coming back to your intention you set at the beginning of practice. Checking back in with your body right here and right now. Hatha Yoga Anusasana. Gently blinking the eyes open. Take a big step back with your right foot. The right foot is facing the long edge of your mat. Left foot is facing the front of your mat. Bending the left knee, warrior two, arms open out to the sides. Check in, your wrist should be over your ankles. That's about how far apart your feet should be. The left knee is directly over the ankle, pressing towards the outside of the foot so you can see your big toe and second toe. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. We're not reaching forward, we're not reaching back, we're directly over. Great, beautiful warrior. Exhale, left arm comes to the top of the knee as the right arm reaches up, side angle. You might have the left arm extended for more challenge. We're just floating the torso, engaging through the obliques and side ribs. For ease of the neck, looking down at the mat. For more strengthening of the neck, looking up towards the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up, right arm trickles down the back leg. Opening through the left side of the body. Inhale, lengthening the left leg, arms reach out to the sides, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Exhale, left arm reaches forward until you can't reach forward any farther. Then the left hand comes down to the shin, ankle, or mat as the right arm reaches up towards the sky. Again, the right side ribs are reaching up towards the ceiling. If the hand is taking the shin or ankle, actively press into the arm, pressing the body away from the leg. Exhale, bending the left knee, finding side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, warrior two, arms reach out to the sides. Inhale, star pose, arms reach up as the feet come parallel to one another. Exhale, hands come down to the hips. Inhale, shoulders come up to the ears. Exhale, shoulders roll down the back. Inhale, up to the ears. Exhale, down the back, twice more with your own breath. Inhale, arms reach out to the sides. Right foot points to the back of the mat, bending the right knee, Great, beautiful warrior pose, second side. Checking in with that front knee. Can you see your big toe and your second toe? Are they crunched and stressed toes? Are they happy free toes? Exhale, side angle. Right arm comes down to the knee as the left arm reaches up tall. Relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the eyebrows. You don't use any of those muscles for this pose. Okay, maybe the shoulders a little. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches up as the left hand trickles down the back leg. Inhale, lengthening the front leg as the arms reach out to the sides. Trikonasana, second side. Exhale, right arm reaches forward. When you can't go any far forward, right arm comes down, the left arm reaches up. Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, side angle, bending the front knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm reaches up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, hands come down to the hips, heel toe the feet towards one another. Making your way towards the front of your mat for balancing pose. If you'd like to have a wall or a chair, maybe even a table to hold on to as you balance, I'll be the variation with the wall. So bringing the weight into the right foot, finding purity pose. As you inhale, lift the left knee and hands forward. The foot is flexed if you can. And keeping your focal point, your drishti, the hands might stay floating forward, or you might open the arms out to the sides, twisting to the left. Right arm comes forward as the left hand comes behind you. Gaze might be to the side or behind you, looking past your left hand. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, hands and foot float down. Give the hips a gentle circle from side to side. Purity pose, second side. Finding your focal point. Inhale, lifting the right knee and hand up. And if you'd like to twist, exhale, opening the left hand out to the front as the right hand comes behind you. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, hands and feet float back down, rocking the hips from side to side. Dancer pose. This one is a little more challenging. Bring the weight into the left foot, bend the right knee, bring the foot into the hand behind you. For some people, it might be easier to bring the foot forward and then come back. You might be holding onto the wall, or you might reach the left arm forward as you exhale, hinging from the hips. Shoulders reach forward, left arm reaches forward as you press the right foot into the hand, opening through the front of the right shoulder and right quads. Keeping your focal point, your drishti. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, releasing the foot and hand down to the sides, rocking the hip back and forth. Dancer pose, second side. Weight comes into the right foot as you bring the left foot into the hand. Exhale, reaching the right hand forward, hinging from the hips as you press the foot into the left hand. Allow the shoulder blade to roll down the back, opening through the front of the chest. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, floating the hand and foot down to the side. Rocking hips back and forth. Finding your way to the top of the mat if you aren't already. Feet are hip distance apart. Outside edges of the feet are parallel. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center as you hinge forward, gently bending the knees. Forward fold at the front of your mat. Allow the head to completely release. Hands might take the shins, ankles, or feet, or you might like to take opposite hands to each leg. If your hands are on opposite legs, reach your elbows out to the sides. Inhale to halfway lift as the hands come to the tops of the knees, lengthening the back. Exhale, bending the knees, bringing the hands to the front of the mat as you step back into plank. Hugging the navel towards the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. We'll do 3 rounds of lion's breath while we're here. Inhale. Exhale, sticking the tongue out, eyes open wide. Inhale, brave lions. Last round, happy lions. Exhale, lower the knees, chest and chin down to the mat. Chaturanga, elbows hug towards the side ribs, releasing down onto the belly. Cobra, hands are flat on the mat next to the shoulders, or you might bring the hands out wider, tenting the fingertips. Inhale, lifting the chest and chin up as you press through the tops of the feet, engaging the glutes and thighs. Exhale, lowering the chest and head back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Continuing with your own breath. Finding the Ujjayi breath if you lost it. Two more rounds. And when you're ready, backs of the hands come together, releasing one cheek onto the pillow you have just created, gently rocking the hips from side to side. Take a deep breath into the low back. Sigh out through the mouth. Another deep breath in. Sigh out through the mouth. Locust pose. Palms come face down next to the hips. You might be able to rock from side to side, bringing the hands underneath the body so the thighs and belly are on the hands and forearms. Pressing the chin and forehead, chin or forehead into the mat. Inhale, lift the feet up off the mat. Engaging through the glutes and hamstrings. Exhale, lower the feet down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Continuing with your own breath. Twice more. And releasing the hands from underneath you, creating a pillow. Opposite cheek comes down. Bending the knees, bringing the soles of the feet up to the sky as you windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Placing the hands beside the shoulder, exhale, pressing up and back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. Taking a deep breath into the low back. Exhaling any tension, releasing it into the earth. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. While we're in child's pose, we'll do 3 rounds of Brahmari breath. It's the honeybee breath. Sounds like the M in Om. Bringing the tip of the tongue to touch the teeth. Inhale to prepare. Inhale, happy little honeybees. Last round, inhale, joyful honeybees. Notice if you feel any sensations. Inhale, coming up to find a seat. Bring the feet out in front of you and making your way onto the back. Drawing the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. The head might look in the opposite direction of the knees. Hugging the right knee as the left leg extends when releasing pose. Right arm comes out to the side as the right knee twists over to the left, finding a gentle supine twist. If you have a different variation of this pose, you're welcome to find it. Grounding down through both shoulders, the knee might not come to touch the ground. Inhale back to center, hugging both knees into the belly, rocking from side to side. Hugging the left knee, extending the right leg when relieving pose, second side. Left arm comes out to the side, the knee twists over to the right. Supine twist, second side. Inhale and coming back to center one more time, hugging the knees into the belly, rocking from side to side. Or maybe you take happy baby pose, soles of the feet up towards the sky as the hands take the insides of the feet, gently rocking from side to side. If there are any final poses you would like to take before heading into Shavasana, you are welcome to take those right now. Maybe that's bringing the legs up the wall or a rolling bridge. Maybe Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. And when you're ready, finding corpse pose, extending the legs long on the mat, hip distance apart as the hands come beside you, rolling the shoulder blades down the back, closing the eyes, drawing the awareness into the breath, into the body as you relax and integrate the rest of your practice. If you find the mind starts to wander, bring yourself back to the breath. Allow the breath to release any tension. Bringing the awareness back into the body. As you inhale, reaching the right arm up overhead, bending the knees, coming to lie on the right side in a fetal position. And slowly, with helping hands, making your way back out to a comfortable sitting position. Eyes might be closed or gently looking forward. You might have the palms face up, index finger and thumb coming to touch. Or you might join me with Yoni Mudra, downward pointing triangle. The thumbs come just below the navel center. Tapping into your source of creation, of ideas, creation of life. Your sensuality, your feelings. Your productivity and fertility. Notice what this area of the body, the Spadhisthara chakra, sacral chakra, focusing your awareness on the second chakra. In our daily lives, we may get lost in our thinking, in our worries, and in our various projects. To sit is to restore ourselves, to become fully present and fully alive in the here and the now. Following your breath, calming your body and mind, you can become present easily and quickly. It takes 5 or 10 seconds for us to restore ourselves fully and produce our true presence in the here and the now. We offer that quality of being to ourselves, to each other, and to the world. Gathering the hands at heart center. Coming back to your intention. Honoring your intention. Coming back to the present moment. Hatha Yoga Anusasanam. May you stay present. And offering gratitude to your body as it has supported you throughout your practice, throughout your lifetime. Thank you, body. We'll close our practice with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Inhaling to prepare. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. As always, let me know if you have any questions or comments, feedback. I'm always open to suggestions. And I'll see you next week. Bye.